Thank you to Vendoo for sponsoring today's video.
All right, this is why I need Facebook Marketplace in my life. Things are at an all-time high in the clutter department, especially with my American Girl doll collection, and I need to sell some stuff off. I have this stage. This was from Molly's collection. I have the treehouse from Kit Kittredge, although I'm not sure if I'm ready to part with the treehouse. Back here, I have more storage. Under here are all duplicate outfits that I need to sell. Some of Kaya's collection, all of these books. Oh my goodness, so much. These are all unopened boxes that I picked up while I worked there. Also, when I worked at American Girl, we used to get the Barbie every holiday because American Girl is owned by Mattel. This is a Kit Kittredge doll in need of restoration. She's not part of my collection. I need to sell her. This is Rocco's Lego collection. I have every single set in a Ziploc bag, and I have the instructions on every set in here. So Rocco's going to try to earn some money. I think he wants to buy a Jeep. But this is what we're working with, folks. I really need to start selling some stuff on Facebook Marketplace.
Hey friends, welcome back. My name is Lori. I am a full-time reseller on Poshmark and on eBay, and I also spend a lot of time making content here on YouTube for the reselling community. Today I want to talk about cross-listing and how I have recently introduced Facebook Marketplace to my repertoire of where I list my items, and it has been so liberating, and I want to share with you exactly why. All right, so I am very excited to talk about today's subject, mainly because I feel like Facebook Marketplace is this untapped territory for me. I have sold on Facebook Marketplace a few times through the years, local items, you know, a chair from my office or some toys that my kids aren't using anymore, but I've never really looked at it as a separate selling platform, similar to how I list things for Poshmark and for eBay. And the reason that I'm very excited about Facebook Marketplace is because for me, I find that listing things for Facebook Marketplace is super liberating. And I'm going to explain to you what I mean about that. When I do my listings for Poshmark, I tend to be very specific about, you know, the measurements that I take, how I want things to have a crisp white background. I'm very conscientious about noting any flaws on the item. There's just like a system. It feels like work when I'm listing for Poshmark, and that's okay. But when I think about Facebook Marketplace, I look at Facebook Marketplace as a platform where I can just get rid of things. I do a thing every February called Thriftless February here on my YouTube channel and for my reselling business, where I thrift very little, and I usually have like listing goals, and it's kind of a time during the year that I just try to clear things out and declutter. So that was in February, and I'm filming this at the end of June, and so I feel like that clutter is kind of creeping its way back into my life, and I feel like when I list things on Facebook Marketplace, I'm just very free-flowing. I don't worry about a lot of the little details that I do with Poshmark, and I'm also listing big items that are kind of outside of my wheelhouse, you know, toys or maybe plush, books, whatever, things around the house. That's the beauty of Facebook Marketplace. I feel like anything goes. It's a little bit like the Wild West. It's not as polished as platforms like eBay or Poshmark, but they only take a 5% fee, which is pretty awesome because on Poshmark, they take 20%. In eBay fees, when all is said and done, it's maybe a little bit less, maybe 18%, I'm just guessing. You don't pay as much in fees, but you do have to do a little bit more legwork on Facebook. I want to share with you today how I've been listing things to Facebook Marketplace using Vendoo. Vendoo is sponsoring today's video. As many of you know, I've had an ongoing partnership with Vendoo. I started using Vendoo before they knew who I was. I tried their beta back in October of, I think it was 2019, and I titled my video, Do You Vendoo? And it was in the beta phase, and I was just so excited at the idea of cross-posting and being able to scale my business without buying more inventory or hiring people. And so Vendoo was a real natural fit for me. Now I feel like cross-listing has blown up within the reselling community, and Vendoo has just gotten better and better in my opinion. They have multiple marketplaces. I believe they're on 8 marketplaces marketplaces right now. They do Kidizen and Depop and Poshmark and eBay and Etsy, and now Facebook Marketplace is in the beta phase. So I'm giving Facebook Marketplace a try and listing all of my things through Vendoo. Another really cool thing about Facebook Marketplace is they now offer shipping. So for a very long time, it was used as a place where you could sell things around your house, like I mentioned earlier, and they were mostly like porch pickups. You would either meet somebody at a common place if you didn't want them coming to your house, or you would leave it on the front porch and they would tuck some money under your doormat and the transaction would go that way. Now they offer shipping, which is really exciting, and it really opens things up to those of us who are resellers in a more traditional way. Sorry, I just got like a flood of light in my room. So I'm excited because the things that I am listing on Facebook Marketplace, many of them I am planning to cross-post to eBay. So where most of my clothing goes from Poshmark to eBay or to Mercari, a lot of these housewares and toys, and today I'm going to talk specifically about some American Girl items that I plan on selling. If you are new to my channel, I actually worked at American Girl on and off for 10 years. The local American Girl that was here, I worked in their sales department, in the historical department. I also worked in the doll hair salon. Yes, I styled dolls' hair for a few years. I was a personal shopper. I worked in the events department. I love American Girl. I love the company. And through the years, I have collected a lot of American Girl stuff. And it's really time to start downsizing my collection. And I decided that I wanted to start with some of the bigger items. Most of the stuff that I acquired from American Girl, I purchased through employee sales. So I got amazing, crazy amazing deals on some of the items that I have. Many I will keep for my grandchildren, and then, some it's time to let go of. So some of the items that I want to sell are the bulky things. I have a pop-up camper that I'll be showing you today. I have the pretty city carriage that I want to sell. And there are groups on Facebook that cater to specific niches. Like there are groups for Lululemon people who want to sell all their Lululemon clothes. I'm in several groups for American Girl doll collectors. And so I can have my things pop up on Marketplace and people will be able to purchase them through me. There are all sorts of platforms within Facebook where people are searching for American Girl items. So I think that Facebook Marketplace is a great place to sell my American Girl items. I want to walk you through how I list my things first on Vendoo and then push it out to Facebook Marketplace. Today I'm only going to be talking about Facebook Marketplace, but I'm going to show you where I plan to then cross-post things to eBay, because eBay is another big community for American Girl items. I have a Squishmallow listed. I'm testing the water with some clothes, although I'm not sure how well clothes will do. I'm relatively new to doing it consistently, but I just wanted to share with you how I do it. And if you are interested in signing up for Vendoo, I do have a link in my description and you'll receive 25% off your first month of service with Vendoo. Here's the pricing schedule for Vendoo, and it's really fun to see what plan might work best for you. So you can slide this bar and just indicate how many listings you do per month. If you do 25 listings a month, then the plan that might work for you is $8.99 per month, which is 36 cents per item. If you are somebody who lists a little more, say you list 250 items a month, it ends up being about 12 cents per item. And it shows you what the plan includes. You can also start for free. I think they offer 5 listings for free each month. And bonus, sign up for Vendoo today and get our analytics feature free for a limited time. That's pretty cool. These are some of their add-ons. This one is one of my favorites. As I've mentioned many times, the delist and relist feature for $4.99 per month, and that service is unlimited. And down here are some frequently asked questions. I love the inventory feature. The relist and delist is probably my favorite because if I do sell something on eBay or Poshmark, I'm able to go in, say that I have sold it on one particular platform, and it will automatically delist it from other platforms. Organization is not really my strong suit, so it's really nice to just be able to click a button and know that it's going to be removed from other platforms. That is why I continue to use Vendoo as my primary listing hub and then blast things out to other platforms once I have my main draft done. I'm going to share my screen and show you how I create a listing on Vendoo for Facebook Marketplace, and we'll see where it goes from there. The other cool thing about Facebook Marketplace is you can either do local pickup shipping only, or local pickup or shipping. So I'll show you where I use both of those things, and I hope you find this video helpful. If you do, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate your feedback. You can let me know if there are other things you'd like to hear about Vendoo or Facebook Marketplace, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos with tips and tricks for your reselling business, or hauls and what sold videos and things like that. All right, let's jump into it. This is a Longchamp Le Pliage medium handbag with strap that I picked up recently for a really great deal. It retails for over $200, and I found it at a local thrift store, and I paid only $5.99 for it. He wrote, "I'm still interested," or he or she, "in your bag. I can buy it for $75. Sorry and thank you very much." So I write back, "I can do 75. He writes back, "If the price is reduced to 75, I would like to buy it. I need to bother you to change the price on Facebook first so that I can buy it. Thank you." So this is telling me that maybe I have not, I did not write accepts best offer. So if you come over here to more options, you can click on see details, and then you have the option right here to edit. This is another option that I find interesting. You can hide from friends. Like if you really want to keep business separate from personal and you have a personal Facebook account, you can also hide it from your friends. And that option comes up when you're listing this in Vendoo. So I'm going to change the price to $75 right here. And then we'll go from there. I got to move my face. Oh, that was throwing me off. So update. I'm going to update it right now and then see if this sale goes through. But these are some of the other listings that I did through Vendoo. I have this American Girl Adventure pop-up camper listed for $199. These are listed on eBay upwards to $300. This was my first time finding Squishmallow. I have this listed. Another American Girl piece is this Pretty City carriage I have marked for $185. These are expensive, mind you, but some of these pieces really hold their value. This American Girl Pretty City carriage I have as just a local pickup. It's very heavy. I don't want to ship that. This American Girl pop-up camper I have agreed to ship as well. It's lighter. It also collapses, so I can ship that out no problem. Here's a shirt, this men's Carhartt shirt. We'll see how that goes. And I have this Bob Mackie shirt that's also listed. In this Longchamp, we're going to see how that goes. This is what it looks like once you're on Facebook. And I just showed you how I did a quick edit. Let's go over to Vendoo, and we will actually start a new listing. Right now, I currently have 72 drafts. I have my high school student who is here today, and she's doing drafts right downstairs as we're talking. So these are some new things she has drafted. And then these are active listings over here. I'm working with the drafts here, and I'm specifically going for things that I would want to list on Facebook Marketplace. So this is another American Girl piece that is this is definitely a bolo. This is Felicity's tea gown. This is an older box. This is an older piece from American Girl. It's very valuable, and I have it new in box. I own this already, so I'm selling this one that is new in box. What I'm going to do really quickly is look at some sold comps first. I'm going to go to eBay just to look at comps really quickly. This is how I do research sometimes. All right, so I'm going to look up American Girl Felicity tea gown. So you can see the prices. American Girl stuff is crazy. So this person has it marked for $125 or best offer, $125, $102. That's the doll. $150 with 10 watchers, $179. Yeah, so this is a wanted piece. Let's look at sold comps because we know the important one. All right, look at this, $87, $124, $94, $46. Since mine is new in box, this one went for $130. See this box? This is a more contemporary box. I have an older box too. Mattel bought American Girl in 2000. So some of the stuff is American Girl. Some of the boxes are tagged Pleasant Company, which was the name of the company before Mattel bought it. I think I'm going to list for $129. Let's do that. But let me take some of the verbiage from, I always go to the items that sold for a good amount of money. This listing is for Felicity's tea gown, brand new in box. I like this matching. Okay, I'm going to Command C, which is a shortcut to copy this. I'm going to put this in here, Command V. And then I always make it my own. So let's tighten this up a little bit. Listing is for Felicity's tea lesson gown outfit. It is brand new in box. I'm going to take, and was purchased directly from American Girl because I'm not sure where I got that. I have so many pieces. I'm also going to write that this is retired piece. And these items are included. I think I'm just going to say included. Matching pink slippers and also these little trading cards. I'm going to write that in there too, because some people like to collect those little trading cards. Trading cards and hanger. So you also get a hanger. So here's my description. I am going to do for my title. Where are we? American Girl, Felicity. Here we go. Command C. You always want to make sure if you're taking wording from somebody else's listing that you make it your own and make sure that everything applies. American Girl Felicity tea lesson gown dress outfit new. Okay. And down here, it shows you how many characters are allowed for each platform. So let's do this. We'll do new with box, American Girl. I want to get over there. Category, I usually do toys here. Oh, dolls and bears. Dolls, doll clothes. Here we go. All right, listing price $129.99. Cost of item. This was mine, so I'm going to save it. And the next thing you do is you come over here. I'm going to move me again and see how Facebook is in beta. I'm going to click on Facebook, and then over here it will give you any of the variations that Facebook might have. So right here, it has filtered in all of my pictures. This says I have 99 characters. So maybe I'll add a color. Felicity yellow, just, because search might help. New, and I'll say in box. And I still have a few more characters left, but I think that's good. My category didn't come over. Sometimes it's a little quirky. You have to work with that, but this is in beta. I think I'm just going to ship this, shipping only. There's no reason to have somebody pick this up because it's so lightweight. Over here, this is an important feature on Facebook. You can use a prepaid shipping label. So if I choose prepaid, then they want you to say the weight. So I would say this is between 5 ounces and a pound. And you're going to say which carrier, which I typically use USPS first class. I actually do all my own shipping, so I haven't used one of their labels before. So what I typically do is just say, use your own shipping label, and then I make my own rate. So I'm going to say $5.99 to ship that. If you want to do free shipping, you can click this on. I'm not offering free shipping. So I've added my location, and now you list it on Facebook. Then Vendoo brings you over to the Facebook Marketplace location. Right now, it's filtering everything in. And if there's any message up here that you need to address, it will turn up in red. Like I did some tags in a previous listing, and it showed up that you're not supposed to include tags here on Facebook. And then this is what my listing will look like. And in this particular case, see, these are all the groups. American Girl, Doll, USA, buy, sell. I'm not sure why it's not allowing me to click. Maybe you can't with certain listings. All right, if I come over to notifications, it says you received a new order. So let's see if that person bought it. Longchamp, not shipped. All right, so I just made my first sale while I was filming. This is very exciting. That sold in one day. I listed this yesterday. Link your bank account. So now I need to set up my bank account. So you can see, I mean, even though I haven't gone through this and done it perfectly, it kind of guides you through. So I need to set up payments, and then I will be shipping this out. My Facebook selling fee was only $4.42, which is pretty amazing. So my estimated payment will be $84. And again, that will just be after shipping, whatever it costs to ship, and then my cost, which was $6. So this is a highly profitable first sale, and I'm so excited. I just made my first sale while I was chatting with you guys. So the beauty of Facebook Marketplace is I feel like I can grab something and take a quick picture of it without worrying too much about details. Okay, this is my American Girl collection. Do not be afraid. I'm not this crazy, but I guess I am a little bit crazy. But as you can see, I have a ton of stuff. So this is behind this closet in my basement, and my children are afraid of it. So these are like all of the things that I just don't need. You would think I would be able to part with a bunch of this stuff. So over here, which horse is this? That might be Jackson. I don't like the horses. Okay, let's take this. Here we go. I found something. This is an older piece. It's like a little entertainment system. All right, I'm gonna grab all the pieces that go with it. My basement is such a mess right now. I don't even plan on using like my photo box for this, although that would be pretty easy, but I'm just gonna go like this. I'm really trying to make this low stress. This also came with little CDs, but I guess I don't have those. All right, so that's all I needed to do on my phone, but then I come back over to my computer. I already called up what the item is that I'm selling. It's called the American Girl Entertainment Set, but they did come out with a newer version that also came with like a sideboard. So this is the one that I'm selling, $15 with no bids. This is also my version, but it's new in box for $45. That's the newer version. Here is the newer version as well. Let's look at some sold items here. Always good to do your research to see. Okay, so this one sold for $39. It doesn't look like they have the discs included either. I'm going to price mine at, I think, $30. Let's do $30 for that. All right, so we're going to come over to Vendoo and get rid of Lily. I just sold something, so I was updating. So these are the pictures that I took downstairs. So while I don't do my listings on my phone, I often take pictures on my phone and then bring them over here. Now, typically, I would brighten these up a little bit, so the formatting of the picture is a little bit different, so I can bring that in a little. This is Marisol and Kaylee, some of the older American Girl characters. This is the back view. But I just wanted to do it this way without putting it in my photo box or making anything fancy, because I want people to understand, like, I feel like Facebook Marketplace is low stress. Okay, so we're going to save that American Girl Entertainment Set. And then I'm going to say older version. And you can put your description here. I don't want to bore you guys with that part. Hobbies and hobbies. I don't even know that I would put as much in my detail, because I'm really trying to make this a platform where I am just like easy peasy and not even worry about it. See how all these items say not listed. So I'm going to go here, add my description. I'm just going to say good pre-owned condition. CDs are missing from the set. Interchangeable screens. And then I'm going to say 3 included. Toys and games, dolls and dollhouses, doll play sets. There we go. So I'm going to add my location. And for this one, I'll do shipping and local pickup. I'm going to ship it on my own, and I'm going to charge $7.99 to ship it. Okay, once I add my location, I will list on Facebook, and it will show you once again how it filters. It's interesting how it does this. I don't know if this is just beta, because the other ones just filter right in. So here it is, American Girl Set. I'm going to say publish, and then we're good. It says up here that it went through successfully, and then it has all of my listings there. All right, I hope that was helpful for you. What I've learned with this platform, and with any platform that is new to me, that there are always little nuances that I need to get to learn, and the best thing to do is to just keep listing things. I think what's great about Vendoo and also the Facebook Marketplace platform is that you kind of get guidance along the way. If you're missing information, it won't let you list it. If you need to add something, it will prompt you to do so. So keep on listing and just open things up for yourself. I'm so excited to be using Facebook Marketplace, and Vendoo just makes it so easy for me. I'm looking to get rid of some stuff that has been hanging around for a couple of years, and Facebook Marketplace is just such a great place to liquidate your stuff and get rid of clutter and maybe start selling things that you aren't used to. So if you're experiencing summer slowdown right now, try listing things around your house that aren't typical for you. One of the other things that I love about drafting everything in Vendoo is that even though I just listed those things to Facebook Marketplace, when I'm ready to go back and cross-post things to other platforms, it's all right there. For example, next week, I am going away with one of my best friends and our kids to Cape Cod for 3 nights. I'm not going to be home listing things, but all I need is my laptop with all of my drafts from Vendoo, and I can just go in there and just cross-post the heck out of everything, like without even worrying about having new listings. I have, as you saw, about 70 drafts in here, and even within my active items, I can be cross-posting things to other platforms. So it's a great way to just keep activity going on all of your different platforms, and it's so easy for me when everything is drafted right there in Vendoo first. I would be lost without Vendoo. Definitely check it out if you're interested. Feel free to drop any comments or questions in the comments section below the description, and I always encourage people in my community to help one another out, answer questions if you have experience or concerns. Just remember, Facebook Marketplace is still in beta, so I'm sure there are going to be improvements made over time, and I'm so excited to have Facebook Marketplace as kind of a low stress place where I can list things. And obviously they're selling really quickly. I can't believe I made my first sale while I was filming this video. That was pretty exciting. Now I have to go in and set up payments so I can actually get paid. If you want to sign up with Vendoo, click the link in my description and save 25% off your first month. And thank you so much to Vendoo for sponsoring this video today. So if you're looking for a more tutorial style on how to use Vendoo, I will link a video that I did before above here, and I'll also put my original video that I did when Vendoo was in its beta phase as a company back in October of 2019. So there have been some updates, but some of the information that I shared there is also relevant. I will list that in my description as well. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you being here. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button if you would like to see more of my videos. And I'll be coming back really soon with my latest installment of Thrift Across New England. I went to New Hampshire this week and I met up with a good friend. That'll be coming up really soon. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you guys. I'll see you real soon. Bye.